All right, and we're live. What's up, Steve?
What kind of intro was that?
I'm lazy this morning.
Welcome to the Sunday Summary, everyone. I'm your host, Steven. As with me always, is Kyle McFarland. Kyle, say what's up to the people.
What's up to the people?
What's going on?
I'm chilling, man. I
Last day of the season. Who's in here?
last day of the season. Oh, Steve, do you want to host today?
I can't. I don't have permission, so I
You
can't legitimately host, but I will. Sure.
you were doing an excellent job so
Oh,
far.
yeah. I mean, what do you expect?
All right, I'm letting you do it. Go for it. Fantastic. And then I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll click as you mention people.
Okay.
All right. We'll
What
do
do
it
we got
that
for
way.
the comments here? There's no one here, Kyle.
It's
Anyways, last game of the season. How we feeling?
um I'm feeling pretty confident and just because like if you look at the table you see Leicester, we're ahead on goal difference. So really, all we have to do is win this game.
That's it.
Like even if Leicester win, as long as we can keep the goal difference, we're fine.
We're up 4 in that category now.
And that's insane, isn't it? I mean, it's like the battle back from where we were in the table. Like
Talk about a collapse on Leicester's end. If this is how it finishes,
dude, same exact thing as last season.
yeah, they're. It's like they just care. I don't know. It's like they're. How do I want to put this with while still being respectful to the club? They are quality, but when other teams' backs are against the wall and they're under pressure, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, whoever,
Mhm.
like it's clear who's got more talent and who's a better team.
Yeah, and I don't understand because they do so well in like the first three-fourths of the season. They're hanging around in second, third, and then all of a sudden they start dropping off. But that's fine for us. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out because we really battled hard to get where we are. And I feel like we have all the momentum on our side. We got the fans. I mean, we really have everything going for us going into this match.
Leicester, before we wrap up there, I would be unbelievably salty and upset and disappointed if I was a supporter of that club.
How? How
It's a
could you
monumental collapse. They did just win the FA Cup, though.
how could you that's what I'm saying. How could you be disappointed in that club? Look at where they came from. Look at Leicester City back in 2014, Steve.
Dude, yeah, but they're legit. They're like a legit team. And they
They're
just collapsed. They were up. They were up.
I know they were
They were
good.
comfortably in third. It wasn't even a question about who's getting third or second. It's which one of these other teams is going to fight in and slide in for fourth.
It is, but what's crazy is it's one thing if it's just like a one-off, but dude, it's happened 2 years in a row.
I know. And if
Last
they
year,
didn't win the FA Cup,
yeah,
it would be bad. They would be in a tough spot.
it would have been rough. What's up, Alexi in the chat? I want to give some shout outs to people. I've decided to host again, Steve. I had my first sip of coffee and I'm feeling good. So,
Yeah, I
Jody
don't think
Champion.
that's going to happen. Jody, how we doing? Ian, Asani, Senya, Lingardinho, he says, listen, if you play FIFA, go get that Lingard Player of the Month card. Quite unreal, got to be honest. Ravi, JW Young, Dermot, the whole gang's in here. Rins, Dustin, thanks for spending your morning with me. My air conditioning is broken. I'm sweating. It's 90 degrees already. I'm about to start doing sprints after this game before the match.
Yeah, because you know what, Steve, what do you do? How do you warm up for the game? What do you do? You do like a little bit of
I
you
do
do
cuts. I do headers in the living room, diving headers. It depends. It depends. Lately,
unbelievable.
I've been acting like Nat Phillips mainly, reenacting Nat Phillips, goal
Yeah.
line clearances, headers,
Oh, it's amazing.
blood bleeding, wearing headbands.
We got to go back and talk about that for a second. And before we get into previewing the Crystal Palace match, by the way, guys, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts throughout the show in the comments. Dude, Nat Phillips is in the running for Ballon d'Or for me. The guy, he's literally incredible, dude. You saw the game he had.
I've been saying this for 3 months. 3 months.
I know
And
you
people were
have.
still saying Kabak was better. and they still think Kabak's better.
Well, now I don't. I
Thank
don't.
you.
No.
Thank you for coming around, Kyle.
Well, look, I just like to play it safe, Steve. It's not that I don't believe in what you're saying. It's like I don't like to jump to conclusions after 3 appearances, right? That's when we started having the debate that Phillips was better than Kabak. And I was
Here's
like,
the problem. Here's what I'll tell everyone, not just in this chat, across the world. If whoever ever sees this needs to hear this. No one's watching Schalke. No one. No one was. No one will be. That team is in shambles. All due respect to the club, but they are the worst team in Europe. That's it. Kyle, they lost 40 games in a row.
doesn't mean they're the worst team in Europe. Think about teams you got from, I don't know, Poland, Hungary, like those teams.
Oh, top 5 leagues. I mean,
Okay. All right. Okay.
well, Kyle, there's 1,000 leagues in Europe. I mean,
I'm
my
just
bad.
saying.
I thought we knew that I wasn't talking about League 16 in Poland. I thought that goes without saying. Anyways,
All right. Fair enough.
Kabak, people knew nothing about him, but they see that he's valued at 20 million or 18 million, and his option to buy is 20 million, and they get all excited and they think that means he's a great player. Oh, he's 19, he's young. Yeah, okay. Well, he's not going to sniff the pitch at all in years to come with Virgil and Joe Gomez back. We still have Matip, don't forget.
That's true.
And then there's these rumors of bringing in Konate. People still talking about Kabak.
No, dude,
Still.
I'm pretty sure Konate is going to happen. I'm pretty sure.
Right, okay. So where do you see Kabak playing? The U23s?
Here's my thing.
Because I swear on everything I love, that's the only place he'll touch. That's the only sniff of a pitch he'll get.
Kabak will, if we end up signing Kabak, I agree with you. He's probably going to replace where Nat Phillips was last season, like playing in that U23, maybe going out on loan. But here's the deal. If we sent him back, it looks like Leipzig will probably want to replace Konate by bringing Kabak over. At least those are some of the reports I'm seeing. I don't know how valid that is, but dude, I don't know.
I mean, that would be kind of interesting.
Look, I'm happy that we got Kabak over here. Congrats. Thanks for your service in a legit way. Like, I knew you were going to laugh at that. That's why I said in a legit way.
Oh, service to the club. I get it. It's just this sport.
Yes.
It's a riot.
Thank you for your service. It's 50-50 at this point, whether or not we keep him. I think really we got to see how the injury timeline goes with Matip and Gomez and Van Dijk. But dude, I'm not going to lose any sleep if we send Kabak back to Schalke. I just really not with the performances Nat Phillips has been putting in, man. It's like, it's amazing. But hold on, let me go over to the chat. We'll say
There's
what's up.
so many things we need to get to. There's so many things we need to get to.
So many things. It's the last show of the season. Well, I mean, it's not the last show, but it's technically the last show of the season. Jody Champion asking what time kickoff is in America. It's at 11 a.m., so 2 hours from now, just about 2 hours from now. My mom's in the chat. Good morning. Ian Francis saying it was an old Kara type of performance of Nat against Burnley. Yeah, dude. And just a real quick touch on this, Dustin McGee. Ben Davies still in the basement. Not sure where he's at. I haven't seen him. I don't know if he exists. Steve, when we talk about center backs, I always forget about him. Let's see. Alexi asking, do we think Williams will see the field after this season? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope
Reece Williams?
Yeah, maybe some FA Cup games, some EFL Cup games, right?
Oh, that doesn't count.
For me, that counts. If you're in the rotation there, that's fine.
Yes, Alexi, he might play a little bit in one of the competitions that is more so on the irrelevant side.
You're so
negative. I think we can all agree on that. The only time we're going to see him play, he's the number 7 choice right now.
Look, I'm not saying he's great. I'm just saying I would like to see him develop.
Okay.
I hate you. All right. What time is the game in the... Oh, okay, like I said, 11 a.m. Yeah. Can you imagine Nat next to Virgil? Unbreakable. Yeah, so Steve, in the form Virgil's in, or that Nat's in right now, could you actually imagine those two next to each other? Do you think we'll ever see that next season?
Who? Nat and Virgil?
Oh, yeah.
We should, but we won't.
Oh, my God. I don't even think... There would be so many... Oh, my God. Don't even get me started. It's amazing.
Strikers would shake in their boots.
Yeah. JW Young says Reece should be loaned out. I think he will be, honestly.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with Reese.
Yeah.
I just think about that kid from Aston Villa that burned him. Whenever he comes up, that's what I think about.
Yeah.
That child that scored over there.
I don't even remember who that was. Someone
Yeah,
burned him though.
someone will put his name in the chat. It doesn't even matter. Don't
The
waste your time.
17-year-old, the one who got his like first appearance. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it was first goal or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sergio Aguero to Barca. Quickly.
I don't care.
Don't care at all, but he's making 10 million a year.
It's just like
making over 200K a week.
It's just, dude, it's
and
just
he's going to be
mind-blowing.
hurt for at least 20 games. So
if they get Memphis Depay, that would. If they also get Memphis Depay is quality. I'll level with you there. But
no, he's a Premier League flop.
He's a Premier League flop. That doesn't mean he's not quality.
Well, we're gonna find out if he ever comes back to the real league. We'll see.
The real league, yeah, that's true. I mean, Lyon. I don't know. I don't even know how Lyon are doing. I watched some of the highlights, but it doesn't matter. Now, look, Steve.
You're so right. I hate to be disrespectful. It's the last day of the season, though. I've been respectful all year. Lyon does not matter, guys.
Yeah, and it's like they should be making Champions League every single season. They should be in the running to win Ligue 1 every single season, and they're like not.
Well, in the running to finish second, sure.
I mean, I don't even think I don't know the table, so I'm not going to speak on it. But they missed out on Champions League this season. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think they played in the Champions League, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, downturn coming. Oh, downturn saying bad feeling about this match. I feel extremely positive. I feel extremely positive about this match. My dad's in the chat. What's going on? See, JW Young saying, I don't think there'll be much rotation in the back four, midfield, and front three for next season. Well, if everyone's healthy, there shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, I mean, center backs are that's like the one position you can play every match, all 38.
Yeah, we've seen it from Van Dijk.
And it's not
before.
like necessarily uncommon, unless, of course, there's an injury.
Right.
But I think what people are saying is they're going to try to rotate to stop.
To prevent injury.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, well, it makes sense. And look, if I'm a manager, I would want to rotate as much as possible, but the risk you take with that is the quality and then not getting the result you want by rotating. Like, yeah, you want to keep people healthy, but am I going to be able to keep these, like, am I going to be able to get the results I want? That's the biggest thing. And Klopp would have rather, and this is what's crazy, Steve. I saw this all over social media. Klopp would have rather put Henderson and Fabinho at the back line this season than actually put center backs back there. And we didn't even need them. Like, think about if we put Nat Phillips back there from Jump Street instead of Henderson and Fabinho, it seems like we would have been fine.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Well, maybe you don't know because you're looking at your phone too much.
Well, I was doing some research. But I think Jurgen Klopp made a lot of mistakes this season.
Like what?
You really want to open up this can of worms?
Well, you don't have to go into it. You just got to say, like, I think he made this mistake, this mistake, this mistake.
Jota versus Midtjylland.
Okay, all right. That's definitely a clear mistake.
Yep.
Carl, what's up? Oh, I did make you hold on real quick while you're thinking about that. I did make Mama Mac an emoji. Okay. You can use the Mama Mac emoji if you're a channel member.
That's Mr. McFarlane she's talking about.
Oh, I missed it. My bad. All right. Sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
Anyways, the Fabinho at center back situation.
Yeah, not being in the midfield. It's just because he trusted him, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, why are those guys in your squad if you don't trust them?
It's valid.
Why is Nat Phillips here and Reese Williams here if you don't trust them? If you're going to play midfielders back there?
Can't you see the other side of the argument, though?
Of course I can. But that's why we didn't win the league.
I don't think that's why.
Without Henderson and Fabinho in midfield, this team is, dare I say, average?
Thiago has stepped up recently.
Yes. No, he has. But that's with Fabinho there.
Very true.
He doesn't have
Very
to
true.
sit back in front of the center backs and act like he cares about defending. He's an artist. Let that man paint.
That's right. By the way, Henderson's back in training. Doubt he'll be ready for today. Jota was back in training as well. He should be on the bench, if not playing today. But yeah, Henderson back in training just in time for the end of the season. Yeah, great. Henderson's a legend, though. When Henderson, imagine a midfield of Henderson, Thiago, and Fabinho, dude. That's an excellent midfield. That is an excellent, excellent midfield. Where's my phone? I want to read everyone something now that we're on the topic of Gini Wijnaldum. Jurgen Klopp apparently sent a letter. I don't know how true this is, but this is what I saw on social media.
In the program.
The program. You guys, okay. All right. I want to read it because it's pretty insane. But Jurgen Klopp about Gini Wijnaldum. It is hard to write because you never say never, and at the time of writing this, he has not confirmed his intentions for next season. I kind of feel like it's pretty crappy by Gini Wijnaldum there. But I must recognize him just in case this is Anfield farewell. Gini Wijnaldum, an LFC legend now and forever. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? What this person, this wonderful, joyful, selfless person has done for our team and club, I cannot sum up in words and truth because my English is not good enough. I love this man, Jurgen Klopp. He's an architect of our success. We have built this Liverpool on his legs, lungs, brain, and his huge, beautiful heart. If, and it is still is if, he goes, he does so knowing, we as his teammates are eternally grateful for having this special human being come into our lives. I love him, and he will always be family. What a legend. Unbelievable. Steve's never fully here. He's always got something going on.
That's Jurgen at the door.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Dermot. Guys, should we let Mane or Bobby go and go in for Kane? No, I do not want Kane.
Why?
I just don't want him. Kane's going to end up at Man City or something. Or
I don't really like Harry Kane either, but I just wanted to know why you didn't want him. Like, everyone's got a different reason. For me, I think he's hurt all the time.
Well, he's got a chronic ankle problem. Like his ankle is chronically injured all the time. I think he's had 6 injuries to his ankle in the last 5 years or something like that. Like,
here's what bothers me. Sorry to cut you off there. Like,
no, you're not
going to pay $100 million for someone that might get you 20 goals.
I mean, well, the value-wise, yeah, but Harry Kane, for me, it comes down to simply he doesn't fit our system. Like, he's a hold-up striker. Like, Harry Kane's not going to come back into the midfield and do midfield work.
You're right, but that didn't work for us this year, Kyle. So our style must change.
If we get top 4, our style's working. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says.
You think so?
Yeah.
There was a stretch of 20 games this season where we won 6.
All right. Well, you're making a valid point.
We were the best team in Europe, until Christmas, until the change of the new year. I think the only loss in there, me and you looked at this not too long ago. There was the Aston Villa match.
Yeah. That was
maybe
the only
one other weird loss. Like
that was
weird
no. I'm pretty sure you said that was the only loss.
Yep.
And then the new year rolled around. Yeah.
Then the new year hit, and we were the worst team in Europe.
It was us and Southampton. Absolute garbage.
Unreal. We lost to them, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost them during that run.
It was bad.
Danny Ings chipped Allison on accident with his left foot.
Literally, what was it in the first minute of the game or something? Something ridiculous, dude. Bro. But like Trent missed the clearance. Oh, Tony, that was horrible.
And then once we got in this dip of form, and then we're going to get excited. After this, we're going to get excited talking about the last match of the season and what we're about to do to Crystal Palace. Once we started to dip in form, everyone showed their like true self, like their soft weaknesses. Allison, awful season. Absolutely awful season. You can't tell me otherwise. He's had a few games solid.
Recently he's been sound.
Yeah, recently. But he has not.
I agree.
He's not even a top 20 goalkeeper in Europe this season.
I agree.
That's how bad he's been.
I agree. But can we just say he's had a rough season emotionally? So is the rest of the team. You know, I'm just going to say that. But go ahead.
No, for sure. And this has nothing to do with him on a personal level. So like, if you're thinking like, well, his dad passed away, like I get that. I don't want to hear it. I'm talking strictly about his play and even his play before that happened.
I agree. Okay.
Who's your player of the season, Kyle?
It's a great
And let us know
question.
in the chat because I'm the host.
Yeah.
So let us know.
I honestly think our player of the season has to go to Salah. It has to, you
Okay.
know? I mean, just because Salah's been the only constant in this side. People have fallen in and out of form, but you also the close runner up is Nat Phillips. No question. No question. Nat Phillips comes in and does an absolute legendary job. Who is that I hear?
That's Denali. I told you. I got maintenance guys coming here.
Denali.
They're actually here 8 minutes early.
What a guy. What a guy. But yeah, I think it's either Salah or Nat Phillips. It's got to be.
Here's another thing that drives me crazy about this sport. People can play a third of a season and get a shout for like MVP or like player of the year. Like it's crazy to me. If you look at like some of these pundits teams of the season, there's guys in there that have played like 20 games, like 20 matches.
Yeah.
Doesn't
And they're
that
still in the running for
bother you?
player of the year.
Doesn't that bother you?
I mean, it does, but look at the circumstances. Nat Phillips wouldn't have played otherwise. So he's played what? Let's just say he's played 20 matches. I don't know how many he's played. You have for the job he's done, you got to say like, man, this guy stepped up. He wouldn't have had any other chance otherwise. So you got to take the sample size you're given. And then Carl brings this up. You could also break it up into different awards, right? Who would you say is the most improved player this season? Nat Phillips. It's definitely Nat Phillips for me. Just the job he's done. Liz Golden. Actually, this is a good point. A maintenance guy is coming. Well done, Steve. You really care about LFC. That's right. That's right. There's always been a maintenance guy coming when we have success. I'll tell you that. I almost didn't answer the door that day. I was just like, I'm not going to answer anyone. But yeah, all right, look.
I've had guys in my house every day for the last 2 months. Or however long I've been here, a month.
Nice. Usually, are you liking the new place? You adjusting well?
Well, I'll let you know once these guys get out of my hair.
All right.
Driving me nuts.
and
they're not doing any work in the living room today because that television will be on.
I hope so. And you're just doing headers.
Yeah, off their paint buckets. With their paint buckets.
Dude, I'm just picturing you just warming up, like doing cuts, like running and it's just geeking me out. All right, Crystal Palace. We beat them 7-0 this season. 7-0. But we've also lost to them at I can think of a couple times over the last since Klopp has been here where they've come to, well, not since Klopp has been here, but over the last 5 years or so, where they've come to Anfield and actually given us trouble or beaten us.
Mm-hmm.
It worries me a little bit, but it also doesn't worry me because we're going into this game with something to play for. Crystal Palace, not so much. Maybe to give Roy Hodgson a proper sending off, like, hey, you've done a great job. You know, we want to play for you this last game. We want to beat Liverpool. But Liverpool are playing for top 4. Don't you feel like we have the momentum going in?
Yes.
So are you worried, with that said, are you worried at all?
No.
About the result?
No, I feel extremely confident. We're gonna roll these guys today.
Okay. Let us know what you guys think in the chat.
He's hurt. Eze, easy. Good player.
Good
player. I think he tore his Achilles or something.
He's out. I'm gonna have to pull up the injury news here. Keep going.
He's banged up. They got some solid guys, some veterans.
They do.
You know, Zaha, but
yeah,
they have nothing to play for.
Zaha's just too good for that team, I feel like. But I don't think he'll leave. I really don't think he'll leave.
No, because he's a whiner.
You think?
He likes to whine. He's also played at Man U.
Oh yeah, that's right. When he was younger, right? And they sold him.
He's just a big baby. Like,
yeah. One thing I do want to bring up, if you guys haven't been following Crystal Palace or watching their highlights, Christian Benteke is in some form right now. I think he has 4 goals over their last 4 matches or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that. I don't. Maybe it's like 2 goals in the last 2. I don't know. But
I can't believe he has a job.
Yeah, dude, it's absolutely insane. Like it, but if you I've like looked at some Crystal Palace fans and like their stuff, they still believe in Benteke. Like they still like want him there. And honestly, Christian Benteke is a talent in the air. Like he when you watched him at Aston Villa before we got him, he's good. He is. And even for us, people forget he still scored 10 goals that season for us. Like it wasn't like he was non-existent, but he did not fit Klopp's style whatsoever. So just something to think about. But
Well, people just the only thing anyone has to say about him that's good is he's good in the air.
yeah,
It's like if I want a header of the ball, I'll just go grab Nat Phillips.
that's true. This
Like-
geeks me out a little bit. It's like, oh no, not Benteke. He does the LeBron celebration too.
Yeah,
Whenever he scores a goal, it kind of makes me mad. Yeah,
Do you hate LeBron?
I don't like LeBron.
Kyle's Knicks are in the playoffs, guys. Let's give him a round of applause. New York Knicks in the playoffs.
It's unbelievable. 7:00 tonight. You won't. I am going to be in. What's the word? Just like you won't even be able to have a conversation with me. I'm going to be
Who they
so
playing?
locked in to this game.
Who are they playing?
The Hawks. It's gonna
That
be.
should be a decent series, but you guys should win that in 6.
We should win it in 6. Absolutely. The thing about us and the Hawks. Just a quick tangent here. Every time we play them in the regular season, like literally every time, it's an overtime game. Every single time. So this is going to be one of the most intense series, I feel like. But 15,000 fans at the Garden. Can't beat it.
And how many fans today in Anfield?
10,000.
Sweet. Let's look at the chat here for a second. 926. 6 Blade 7. This is the problem. This is the exact problem. What do you know about Kabak,
Oh my god.
sir or ma'am? Don't know who you are.
So they are strictly going on value.
Yeah. Oh, who's valuing them?
It's like
Transfermarket.com? Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. You got the dog riled
Denali's
up over
pissed
here.
too.
What a joke.
Oh my god.
Touted at 30 million by who? Some federation, some third-party federation? Some 17-year-old intern that works for that company that goes, oh, well, he looks decent. Well, his FIFA ranking is 77. He's got to be decent. Crazy, man. This is just nonsense. He's not even close to Phillips. Not even close.
I mean, it's well.
People get it skewed in their head. If we didn't know his value, you would say the complete opposite.
Exactly. And oh, dude, Liz bringing up an excellent point. You can't go on market value. Look at Robbo. Perfect example. It's literally a perfect example.
Ronaldo's market value, Kyle, is like $30 million. 30 million.
Is it really?
Because he's 100 years old. Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought it'd be more.
I don't
than
know
that.
what it is, but it's really, really low because
Yeah.
his age gets taken into account.
But
Which
I
is also
guarantee
probably
you,
working in Kabak's favor. The fact that he's whatever he is.
I guarantee you, if we go and look at Nat Phillips, I'm gonna just go look at it now. If we look at Nat Phillips' market value, there's no way it's. I'd be very surprised if it's above 15.
Yeah.
The point is he is valued at higher than that. You know what I mean? Like, or he should be.
Yeah, but
right.
That's exactly the type of comment that bothers me because it's so ignorant.
They've got to be joking, Steven. All right. I want everyone to put their guesses in the chat. What does Transfermarkt have Nat Phillips valued at right now? Last updated on March 18th of 2021. No cheating. You can't.
400,000.
Oh, that's an insult.
I don't know, dude.
Damn it, Zane. Zane getting it right. Okay.
Because he searched it. He's on Google already. Cheating.
5. Yeah, Zane cheated. 5.5 million. Dude, it's just like, I get it. I get why he's valued at that. But also, you got to adjust his value based on how he's done this season. If another player has one good season, their value skyrockets. Look at Ousmane Dembele. One amazing season at Dortmund, and he's 150 million. Are you joking? Like,
yeah, what a scrub.
It's like, and Thomas Lamar, same exact thing. João Felix, same exact thing. It's like, dude, come on, bro.
Yeah, but they're playing in inferior leagues. Like no one is going to prove me otherwise.
Yeah.
And Zane looked it up yesterday. He's beefing with someone on Twitter. Good.
Oh, good for you, Zane. Good for you.
Keep that up. Keep that hunger.
So
that comment, that's exactly what I called out at the beginning of this show, Kyle. That is just total ignorance.
See, these are the values I would respect seeing for Nat Phillips. 22 million. Adelia saying 13 million. Like, I would respect that. You know what I mean? But
it'll change. Yeah. People take into account pace and skill on the ball, which is all opinionated, by the way. You can't put a data point on like skill.
No, like effort. You mean? I see what you're saying.
No, like ball
actual skill,
dribbling.
Oh, okay.
Like FIFA traits, you can't put numbers on those. Like the numbers they come up with in FIFA, that's an intern that works for EA Sports, guys. That's an intern. So when you see Virgil van Dijk's pace at like 72, that's an intern that's a Man United fan doing that. Because Virgil van Dijk's the fastest player in the world when he opens it up. Dude, that was a fact from 2 years ago.
Bro, another thing I've noticed is they program that game. They are against Argentina. Argentina will never. I can tell you, you can simulate 100 international tournaments. I don't care. Argentina will never win it. They will always lose in like the first round. And the other thing is, Man United is always incredible. It is so difficult to beat Man United on these. It's just a joke. All right, but we're getting off on a tangent. Look, Liverpool, Crystal Palace. All right. It's a big one. I'm looking at it now, okay? Andros Townsend is their leading tackler, Steven. That tells you everything you need to know, I feel like, about that club.
Mm-hmm.
But they, like you said, bro, they're not bad. They have good players, like Luka Milivojevic in the midfield. Checo Kiate's back in the midfield now. He was playing at center back for a long time during the season because I think Gary Cahill was out injured. Gary Cahill's back now. And I can't even remember the other dude. Ward, maybe they got back there. But they're solid. Like, they have solid role players, all right? But we're probably looking at a 4-4-2. When I was doing the opposition breakdown, I was worried about Crystal Palace going against them. I was like, they're going to sit deep. They have the players to hit us on the counterattack. And then Jurgen Klopp was like, probably watching that video, he was like, okay, we go and beat them 7-0.
You definitely watched the video.
Yeah, there's no question. It got like 200 views. Jurgen Klopp was one of them. So I'm telling you right now that we have the momentum. We beat them 7-0 previously. Hopefully that doesn't get into our psyche and we're like, we can roll over this team, no problem. I'm excited though, Steve. I'm be doing a watch along. I am freaking excited for this game, dude.
Tune into that watch along, guys. Tune in.
Yeah, watch alongs are a fun time. Very fun time. Let's go over to the chat.
Wait, what do you got for a score prediction? Let's do score and lineup predictions here as we wrap this thing up.
How could I forget that? Score and lineup predictions in the chat. I'm not going to do the score. Steve, what about you?
4-0.
You're going 4-0?
Yeah, and we're going to jump into third.
Yeah, so Leicester
finish right behind Man U and just like laugh a little bit like, hey, you guys had the best season like you could have possibly had.
Do you think
with almost no injuries? We're coming for you next year.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna blow past Manchester United next year. They're gonna look so stupid.
I certainly hope so. Now with the Tottenham Leicester game, you think Tottenham beat Leicester?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. What do you think about this score prediction?
I think that's modest.
It's very modest. Very modest of you, Norm. We haven't seen.
Do you remember that time we were up 40,000 points at the winter break?
It was 46,000. I tell you, you tell me all the time. You correct me. It's 46,000.
46,000. All right, cool. 4-0. Gini, Thiago, Fabinho in the midfield.
Okay.
Same back four as last game. Reese, Nat, the absolute legend, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson, the machine, and then regular front three. And we are going to pour it on. We are going to absolutely pour it on these guys today, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you can have any other lineup prediction than that. I mean, that is my lineup prediction. I feel like that should be everyone's lineup prediction. It's been doing extremely well for us, with the exception. I mean, even last game, Jones started, I think, but we were fine.
Genie's gonna score.
You think?
Things like this just happen in sports, man. Your last game, you just like hit a worldie, or like you just figure it out. It's weird.
I hope so, man. Like, seriously, like, I like Genie. Some people don't. A lot of people think he's just a waste of a player in the midfield. I just disagree with that 100%. I think he's been excellent for us. I want Genie to score today. If this does turn out to be his last game, which I think it will be, God, man, I just want Genie to have the game of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Romario brings up the fact maybe Milner could start. I feel like Milner, if anything, is going to be subbed on. I don't think he's going to start.
He's going to be subbed on if we get the lead.
To like
if
hold
not,
it.
We'll see Ox. Yeah.
Yeah, to like hold it down. Ox, that's another thing, dude. I didn't talk to you about this. Ox's goal last game.
He's got an absolute laser attached to his legs.
Dude, and that was his left foot.
I know, he just hits lasers. It's crazy. I used to love him. Not anymore. See you later.
Honestly, though, like, does that foreshadow what we're going to see from Ox next season if he's healthy? Like, he can do that, Steve. He's good. He's
just sloppy. He's just a really sloppy player.
Yeah, he's sloppy.
But he's not smooth. He's got no swag out there. He's a stiff laser shooter.
No. I disagree with that 100%. I think Ox has swag. Ox is not stiff. Ox is athletic, agile. He's like...
But he's stiff.
No, he's not.
Thiago's smooth. Thiago dances out there.
Yeah, he does. If you want to say... No, Steve, listen. You cannot...
All right, Alexander-Chamberlain is a FIFA player from 2006.
Hold on a second. Hold on. No.
Thiago is a magician from 2021.
Just stop talking to it for a second. Gini Wijnaldum is stiff. That is a stiff player. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is not stiff. Hendo is stiff. That's a good one, too. Hendo is another stiff player. Doesn't matter. But yeah, one of our own will be in Anfield. That's awesome. Yeah, Tony will be at Anfield today. He's probably getting ready for the match as we speak or already in the stadium. Man, that's going to be awesome. Steve, you already gave your score prediction. Score predictions in the chat. I'm going to scroll up and see. So we got a 3-1 from Ian Richard to the Reds today. Let's see what else we got. From Carl, we got a 2-1. Oh, wait. Liverpool win 5-0. All right. Kakashi got a 3-0 win to Liverpool. Liz, 4-0. I'm liking these score predictions. I'm liking these score predictions a lot. All right. Salah saying 4-0. Dermot asking, does Ox start today? No chance Ox starts today. Zero, like literally zero chance. And that's not a slight to Ox. I'm just saying there's no chance he starts. Dustin McGee saying 3-2 in extra time. Dermot, 25 mil minimum. Yo, bring the dog. Oh, he's so cute. Is that Denali?
Zion.
Zion.
Hey, come here, dude.
Zion, what's your score prediction, buddy? Oh, my God. He's so cute.
This is Zion, and then let's look at the next one in here. Come here, dude. This is Denali.
Denali? Oh.
Denali. We got two over here, guys.
Oh, it's amazing. They look exactly the same, too. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Legends. That's what you get for sticking with us to the end of the season, last day of the year. You get a little sneak peek.
Little bit of a sneak, little personal.
The canines.
The canines.
The guard dogs.
What's his name? Cute doggo, great dog. They're beautiful. They are. They're awesome. Now, Steve, do you have any closing thoughts? Because I know you got to get your air condition taken care of so you can do diving headers in the living room. So
that is right. That is right. Closing thoughts, guys. Last game of the year. A year to forget. Let's not look. Here's the thing. Everyone wants to finish top four, and if we do, it'll feel like solid. But this was an embarrassing season. I'm so glad it's over. I really want to win today so we can get top four, so that next year we at least know that that's not one reason that transfers won't join, is because we're not in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I don't want to watch Europa League. I never want to see Virgil van Dijk play a Europa League game.
We don't
He
deserve
deserves better.
We're Listen, I'm trying to be humble by saying this, but it's just going to come out as arrogant. Like, we are too good of a squad to play Europa League.
100%.
We should not be playing Europa League.
Yeah,
dude.
picture Man City in Europa League.
It just doesn't work.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, Man City should be playing Champions League every single season.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So this is a season to forget. I'm gonna be sad the game stopped, but I'm gonna be glad that they've got the Euros are coming up. And shout out to everyone that has stuck with us on every Sunday summary.
Seriously, guys, shout out to everyone who tunes in every Sunday. We appreciate every single one of you putting your thoughts in the chat, supporting us, giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing. You guys are all awesome. You make us want to show up every Sunday.
Correct.
It's amazing. Got a great community here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Community is only going to grow, guys. We got 55 people in here. It's a pretty popular show for us going on numbers today, but just thank you to everyone. Steve, appreciate you being here, my man. You got to get your AC taken care of.
I do, but I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Yeah, guys, make sure you tune into the live watch along starting at about 10:50 right before the game, or just 10 minutes before kickoff. So, Steve, anything else to add?
Let's do it. Let's get the 3 points. Talk to you guys next week.
All right. Until next time, Reds, take care.